So we have Vanessa Haynes here today. So before we begin, you got any questions for me?
Well, you sent me the interview questions a few weeks ago. Didn't write my answers down.
Yeah, no, of course. More than fun. So let's start. So, what's your story?
My name is Vanessa Haynes, and I struggle with a social anxiety disorder for most of my life. I was always a shy kid and introverted, but always trying to have fun. When I was growing up, everyone would always look at me in a different way, and I felt like they were judging me for how I look. That is when a brown bag appeared on my bed, and it felt like it was calling to me. And ever since then, I have been wearing a brown bag over my head.
How did social anxiety begin?
Social anxiety began for me when I was like 5 years old. I started happening when I was entering my first day of kindergarten, and a kid approached me and talked to me, and I just like froze. And there was so many people in the classroom, about like 20 people, and I was like so scared. Yeah.
So, do you take any medications for it?
I take Xanax. I just like pop a pill every day whenever like it comes in. Yeah.
How did wearing a brown bag happen? Like, did a doctor recommend it? Do you wear it all the time?
Actually, I came back from a fortune teller. That's like the funny thing. And she was telling me about how all my problems are going to be solved one day. So I came home afterwards, and this brown bag with eye holes appeared on my bed. I guess she and the universe gave me a sign. So I started wearing this every day now, including to parties, to dates, etc.
How did you overcome the fear of moving across country just to go to college? Why couldn't you go to college instead, away from that social anxiety?
Going to a new school and or out of state doesn't change how your social anxiety works. It really depends on how you approach it and how people interact with you. When I moved across the country to go to UFA, I really felt so much pressure and nervous about people coming on to me since it was my first year. I overcame that fear by auditioning for a dance team.
How did auditioning for a dance team ease your anxiety?
By connecting my feelings to dancing, I can say with certainty that it greatly reduces my anxiety. With the exception of my friend, I cannot really interact with any of the other dancers throughout my audition. After a few weeks of getting used to the team and getting accepted, my social anxieties eased up a little bit. I felt as though I couldn't be myself outside of dance, but that was when I was dancing, I had control over my anxiety and how I approach others.
Apart from medication, have you ever been to therapy?
I went to therapy last year of my sophomore year in college. All the social anxiety got to me because of doing like presenting critiques in my art classes. So it was kind of hard presenting my artworks to others.
Vanessa. Yep, she's been a really good friend. Although she doesn't try to go out as much because of her social anxiety. She really tries her best though. But when I say really tries her best, I mean really tries her best. You see, when I first met Vanessa, she was actually waving to me across campus. But I didn't know she was actually waving to me because I thought she was a scarecrow at first. Did going to therapy help, like you said, with your social anxiety, and to what degree?
It somewhat did. I was able to talk about my artworks and what I do in my classes. I was able to do different methods to help with my anxiety.
Hearing people laugh near you. Not talking because you're afraid that what you say will be judged. Keeping quiet in a conversation with 3 people. Not being able to go anywhere alone. Staying inside all day. Hating when the teacher asks you a question in class. eye contact, eating in front of people, counting money before you pay, not leaving voicemails, paying for things at a shop, asking for help, always preparing what to say, bumping into people you know, feeling embarrassed all the time.